Picture this. You've just finished a brutal month working the grill at your local Burger King. Long hours, constant heat, and customers who think patience comes with fries. You finally crash into bed half asleep when your phone buzzes. It's an email from payroll. Your paycheck has been deposited. You open it, $2,150 earned. Not bad, right? But when you check your account, only $1,520 is actually there. You scroll down your pay stub, federal tax, state tax, Social Security, Medicare, each line taking a bite out of what you worked for. And that's when it hits you. You're not just paying bills, you're paying to exist in the system. But here's the twist. Taxes aren't just some villain stealing your hard work. They're the invisible gears holding society together. They funded the schools that taught you, the roads beneath your car, the firefighters who'll save someone you love, and the inspectors making sure your favorite food truck doesn't poison half the city. They even pay for things you'll never see: defense, research, emergency programs, and the hidden infrastructure that makes daily life possible. And taxes come in all shapes. Income tax trims your paycheck, sales tax grabs a few cents when you buy something, capital gains tax appears when your investments grow while you sleep. Then there's Social Security, the forced savings plan that gives back later, and Medicare, that helps older adults and people with disabilities get medical care. Every dollar you earn passes through these filters before it ever becomes yours. Then there's tax season, the world's strangest ritual. The government already knows your income, yet still makes you fill out all the paperwork to prove it. Get it right, and you're fine. Get it wrong, and the IRS sends you a friendly reminder that feels like a threat. Some people pay quarterly, others yearly, and a few ignore it completely, until an audit or a documentary crew finds them. Annoying? Absolutely. But that's the price of living somewhere organized instead of pure chaos. Now, banks. You walk in, hand over your $1,000, and imagine it tucked safely away in some high-security vault. In reality, that money is already gone. Not stolen, just repurposed. Banks operate on fractional reserve banking, meaning they keep only a fraction, usually 8 to 10%, and lend out the rest.
Your $1,000 might leave $100 behind while $900 goes to someone financing a car, fixing a roof, or starting a business. Those borrowed dollars get redeposited elsewhere, relent, and multiplied. It's an endless chain of invisible money movement, and it works until people panic and rush to pull their cash out. Banks profit from the difference between what they pay and what they charge. Maybe you earn 0.6% interest on your savings while someone else pays 6% on a loan. That gap is the bank's income. They're not vaults, they're middlemen recycling money at scale. But they make modern life possible: debit cards, online transfers, fraud protection, and convenience. In the US, your deposits are insured up to $250,000 per person, meaning if the bank collapses, that amount stays safe. So yes, they use your money to make their own, but they also keep the economy moving. And then there's interest, the silent price of time. It's what you pay for borrowing and what you earn for waiting. Borrow $1,000 at 18%, and next year you owe $1,180. Save that same amount at 6% compound growth, and it doubles in about 12 years. Interest is money's heartbeat. Small numbers repeating endlessly, deciding whether your balance grows or shrinks. There are two main kinds. Simple interest adds a flat charge, predictable. Compound interest keeps multiplying, interest earning interest, snowballing into something far larger. Skip a few credit card payments and that $15 meal can quietly morph into a $50 problem. But when you save or invest and let compounding work in your favor, those same percentages quietly turn patience into progress. Interest isn't good or bad, it just follows the rules of math. Owe it and it costs you. Earn it and it pays you. It's the force behind every mortgage, loan, bond, and savings account on the planet. You can ignore it, but it never stops working. So next time you check your pay stub or scroll through your balance, remember, the money in your account isn't standing still. Taxes keep the system alive. Banks keep the cash flowing, and interest keeps the cycle spinning. None of it's luck or magic, just structure, trust, and time quietly running the world while you sleep.
Inflation. You grab your favorite snack from the store. Same brand, same bag, same shelf, but it feels lighter. Then you notice the price, $4.50. Last year, it was $3.20. You didn't see it happen day by day, but your money lost power. That's inflation, the slow, silent leak draining value from your wallet while life goes on. It doesn't make noise. It creeps in quietly until everything costs more and you start wondering when life got so expensive. Inflation means your dollar buys less. That $5 bill that once filled half a gas tank now covers a snack and a drink. The number's the same, but what it can buy isn't. It happens when there's too much money chasing too few goods, when supply chains collapse, or when people expect prices to rise and rush to buy early, which drives prices even higher. A little inflation, around 2% a year, keeps the economy alive. But when it spikes to 7, 9, 12%, savings shrink, wages lag, and retirements lose value. To cool it down, governments raise interest rates, making loans pricier so spending slows and prices ease. It's like slamming the brakes before the engine overheats. Necessary, but never painless. Recessions. Sometimes those brakes hit too hard. A recession means 6 straight months of economic shrinkage. Jobs vanish, companies cut back, and markets tumble. People freeze spending to survive. Causes vary. High rates, global crises, wars, pandemics, or simply the rhythm of boom, peak, crash, reset. Think of the economy like a massive party. During good times, everyone's dancing, buying, celebrating. Then the bill arrives. The lights flicker, the music slows, and the hangover begins. Painful, yes, but recessions clear bad debt and reset the system for the next round of growth. Governments usually respond by cutting rates, printing stimulus, and hoping confidence returns. It always does, just slower than anyone wants. Credit scores. Now, the quiet number that rules your financial life, the credit score. It runs from 300 to 850 and decides whether you're trusted with money. Below 580, lenders see risk. 580 to 669, shaky ground. 670 to 739, solid. 740 plus, golden. Your score depends on 5 habits: paying bills on time, keeping card balances low, maintaining long accounts, avoiding too many new ones, and mixing credit types. Miss payments and it drops fast. Stay consistent and it climbs.
It's your financial reputation. Ignore it and it locks doors, protect it and it opens them. Money. Here's the twist. Money itself isn't real. A dollar is just paper and belief. Its value exists because everyone agrees it does. Governments print it, banks manage supply, and we trade it for everything from food to homes. Print too much and inflation explodes, print too little and trade freezes. The entire system runs on shared trust. Confidence is its oxygen. Investing. Since money fades with time, investing protects it. It's not gambling, it's ownership. Stocks are slices of companies, bonds are loans that pay you back, funds spread risk, real estate gives tangible value. The real secret is patience. Start early, add regularly, and let compounding work quietly in your favor. Crashes come and go, but time beats timing every single time. The biggest risk isn't losing money, it's standing still while inflation steals your future. Value. Everything's worth what people believe it's worth. A gray rock is worthless. Coat it in gold and it becomes treasure. Apple doesn't just sell phones, it sells identity. Doctors, lawyers, and luxury brands earn more because perception and rarity create demand. Understanding value means understanding human psychology, and that's where real wealth begins. Time. The only currency you can't earn back. Everyone starts life rich in hours and spends them like spare change. Most people trade time for money. Work an hour, earn $1. The wealthy learn to make time work for them, building systems and assets that earn while they sleep. Real wealth isn't built in weeks, it's built in decades. Start early, stay steady, and let time become your greatest ally. Inflation steals, recessions reset, credit measures trust, money runs on belief. Investing grows value, time decides everything. You can't control the economy, but you can control how well you understand it. That understanding is the first true step toward financial confidence. If this video opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe for more money breakdowns, and share it with someone who needs to finally understand how the financial world really works.